At this point, as far as I'm concerned, Keir Starmer wants to start World War III, and Parliament needs to stop him now. Welcome to Political Nerds. I'm Steph the Alter Nerd, your nerdy political guide from Washington DC to Westminster and beyond. In today's video, I'm going to discuss how Keir Starmer has graduated to a new level of stupid, saying he is ready to deploy troops into Ukraine. A surefire way to start World War III. Now, do your own research, come to your own conclusions, and as a disclaimer, I'm not inciting hatred to anyone or a particular group, religion, etc. So, let's jump into it with this. Yes, the headlines that have been making the rounds the last 24 hours. Keir Starmer is ready to put British troops on the ground in Ukraine if a peace deal is reached. Dude, if a peace deal is reached, we shouldn't need to put any troops on the ground. There's a peace deal. That's it. Again, as far as I'm concerned, Keir Starmer graduating to a new level of stupid. And so here, Keir Starmer has said he's prepared to put British troops on the ground in Ukraine if there's a deal to end the war with Russia, acknowledging it could put UK forces in harm's way if Putin launches another attack. It's understood to be the first time that the Prime Minister has explicitly stated he's considering deploying British peacekeepers to Ukraine, and he said this just before emergency talks with European leaders in Paris on Monday. Now here we've got Jim Ferguson at Jim Ferguson UK. I definitely recommend you follow him on Twitter. He's got some really, really good points that he makes. And he's saying, look, this is an escalating comment. Keir Starmer's comment is not diffusing the situation. It's worsening it. It's escalating it. As he's declared he's ready and willing to send British troops to Ukraine. The thing is, though, how are we going to freaking pay for it? If Keir Starmer turns around and he's saying we don't have enough money to be able to give our pensioners and our elderly the heat and fuel allowance in winter, then please, government, tell me how we're able to afford this. What the hell? Corruption concerns. Jim Ferguson also points out Ukraine has long been recognised as one of the most corrupt regimes in Europe. Yet, despite billions in Western aid, questions remain about where the money has gone. And so Jim Ferguson is turning around and saying that British citizens need to ask a few questions here. Which is, look, is this in the national interest? Is this about protecting the UK? How can the UK government justify spending more billions abroad whilst here, us Brits are struggling? We're struggling with the cost of living, with council tax rising, with everything rising. Look after us first before anyone else outside this country, right? Is that so wrong to say? I don't think so. And this is the thing. Jim Ferguson then asks, why should British families pay the price for this decision? When, as far as I'm concerned, a lot of us are turning around and saying, do not do this, Keir Starmer. Not in our name. No, 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 no. As far as I'm concerned, he sends troops over to Ukraine. That's the official start of World War III. You think Putin's going to take that? Fine. He's going to be like, yeah, it's all Gucci. Some British troops in Ukraine. Not a problem. No, dude, he's going to see that, as far as I'm concerned, as an act of aggression. And if there is a peace deal in place, why would we need to send troops there in the first place? The peace deal's in place. It's done. That should be the end of the war at that point. Why do we need to physically stick our noses in it by sending troops over? To me, that makes zero sense. But no, Keir Starmer has graduated to a new level of stupid. And the dude is doubling down on this. This is what he had to say on Sky News.
With one message, which is that we must double down on our support for Ukraine. Tomorrow is day 1,000 of the conflict. That's 1,000 days of aggression from Russia and 1,000 days of sacrifice from Ukraine. So that is my clear message here. It's number one on my agenda.
I'm speechless. Does Keir Starmer really want to start World War III? Is he that freaking stupid? I know he's stupid, but damn, is he that freaking stupid that he wants to start World War III? Or is it worse? They don't even realise that if he sends troops over, our troops over, that he don't even realise that there's a high chance that's going to start World War III. Again, like I said earlier on, we send troops over. How do you think Putin's going to see that and react to it? You think he's going to be like, oh yeah, that's totally Gucci, not a problem? No, he's going to see that, as far as I'm concerned, as an act of aggression, an act of war. Because now there's British troops literally at his door, at the border. What the hell? Is Keir Starmer that freaking stupid? Seems like he is. And he's freaking doubling down. I can't believe it. This is nuts. Parliament needs to stop him now. We cannot send any troops over there. Not a chance. No, 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 no. You want to support Ukraine? Absolutely fine. However, we now, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, need to support Ukraine by pushing for a peace deal that does not involve any outside troops going into Ukraine. We need to get to that point. Yes, this war needs to come to an end. Of course it does. And for those that don't know, I truly 100% believe that Russia is the aggressor here. That Russia illegally invaded Ukraine. I'm totally 100% in alignment with that. However, what I'm not in alignment with is this freaking bozo of a PM that we've got turning around and saying, yeah, I'm ready to send British troops over to Ukraine. What the frick is he smoking here? Like I did in a video last week, who was a US politician. I think it was at the Senate, if I remember rightly, when I get my teeth back in. And he literally turns round and he says to Keir Starmer, right, as they're talking about the Chagos Islands, he's like, put down the bong, Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Yo, Keir, you watching, mate? I'm going to echo that right now. Put down the bong, okay? Step away from the bong and be like, do you know what? My idea of sending UK British troops over to Ukraine, yeah, actually, in hindsight, probably not a good idea. So, I'm going to reverse course on that. I don't think anyone would blame him for reversing course on that one. If anything, I'd freaking applaud him. I'd have at least a modicum of respect for the dude if he actually did that. Will he? Probably not. But I hope, I sincerely, sincerely hope that he does not do this, that we get a peace deal in place, that no outside troops go into Ukraine, whether that's British, French, whatever, and that a peace deal is reached and this war comes to an end. In my mind, there is no need for British troops to even set one foot on Ukrainian soil. No need. It's not, as far as I'm concerned, going to make the situation better. It's going to inflame the situation. And as far as I'm concerned, it's going to be the start of freaking World War III. So, Parliament, if you're listening, stop the mad PM now. Stop him now from doing this. Not in my name do I want any British troops setting one foot on Ukrainian soil. There's no need for it. Not in my name. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, then make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe here at Political Nerds. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever. Do you believe it's a good idea for Keir Starmer to send over British troops to Ukraine? Do you think it'll make the situation better? Or do you think it'll make it worse? Do you think, like me, that it would start World War III? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate all your faces. And until the next time, you guys, laters.